Hey folks, this is Vagrant. Welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition, and welcome, of course, to the Hinterlands. We are currently doing What Lies Dormant. This is Solas's personal quest, where we have to go find a powerful rift, and I believe it's down here somewhere. So let's go have a little peekapoo, as they say in the clubs. What are we doing? Where are we going? What is life? What is love? No. Right, this looks like what we're doing. That looks like a big old... Actually, it kind of looks like an average size wrist, if I'm totally honest, but here we go. Oh, hey. I need to attack you, but... Well, I guess you'll die. In terms of, like, pure survival, it's hard to argue that... Oh, hello, there's a thing there. The lightning one is probably the best. What the hell just happened? What is going on here? Come here! God, you're annoying. I hate you so much, the spare demon. There we go, bloody Nora. You know, I've been going on about how strong we are because we built these daggers, but it's worth noting we haven't upgraded them in a long time, so maybe they've fallen off a little bit. God, this is a big rift. The rift itself is pretty normal, but the amount of enemies it spawns is kind of bonkers. I need to look at my gear and see what I can do in terms of getting that thing to activate more. That's where most of my damage comes from these days, is my my activation for the ability. It's not even an ability I have. Oh, I hate you so much. Oh, I hate you so much. I really do hate you so much. That's what I need more of, that one right there. Oh my god! Come here! Oh, I hate them. I can't get over it. Oh, I'm never gonna forgive them for this. They're so irritating. No! Just stay still. Alright, come here. You're not getting away this time. The lightning one really is the best way to take them out. Thank God for that. Goddamn despair demons. I considered using my ult. I've got level 3 ult ready to go. Alright, there we go. Let's go grab some Veil Fire, check what that rune is. Oh, I had a really... I'm not going to talk about it yet, it's too early in the video for me to talk about myself. But I had the strangest dream last night. I say last night, I woke up about half an hour ago, like 4 in the morning. And I need to talk about it before I forget it. So it just as a forewarning, you are gonna have to hear about my dream. This is my therapy as per usual. I need to talk to somebody about it because wait. Is this not a rune? Oh, maybe it's one I've already gotten. Did I come down here at some point before the rift was here? Yeah, I think that's what's happened, isn't it? All right. Okay, I think we can leave then. Doesn't say anything. All right, we'll nip back to thingy. Skyhold. I can't do it because I'm inside. We'll nip back to Skyhold. Talk to Solas. It doesn't say to talk to Solas for the quest, but I'm pretty sure we'll have to talk to Solas. And
Feels the belly. You can never do that again, Nana.
who the hell are you people?
We're in this together.
And then we'll do our table thing, and then we'll work on our other... We've only got one of those missions left now. I think it's Dorian's. Which means we don't have Bulls or Sarah's. We have done Cassandra's. I was curious about Cassandra's, because everyone else's picture has changed and hers hasn't. Apparently not everyone's picture changes depending on companion quest completion. Some of them change depending just on friendship or certain person in the story or romance. You know, Cassandra's will change if you romance her apparently, but it doesn't change if you do the quest. which is a little silly, but that's okay. Solus, 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 oh yeah.
Hello.
Oh. Alright then.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Maybe we're not friendly enough. I think some extra things are based on how friendly you are. And me and Solus don't get on that well.
Inquisitor.
Shush. I need flowers. Thank you.
Despairing that they are not.
Those are the two we need to do. Bear with me. Yeah. Those are the two we need to upgrade most of our alchemy, so. Right, let's go this way. My beloved. I'd feel bad. I just, she love of my life, and I just ran past her like she didn't exist. Should at least say her, you know, go in, chuck her a kiss, you know, little hug. Right. Is this the Hardened Hightown? Yeah. Commander the Kirkwall Guard questioned the merchants around Hightown, found the one who sold the dagger. He said he sold it to a dwarf, couldn't remember the name, described him as blue-eyed, beardy, like all dwarves, oddly cheerful for someone in the Merchants Guild. Word from Zevran. When I heard your agents would provide a distraction, I did not expect such a roaring fire. The confusion, the running about in circles, all very lively. Of course, Lord Enzo and his Venatori were decidedly less lively by the end. Okay. Ruffles and Curly and various Kirkwall guardsmen who formerly owed me money. Thanks for digging into this mess for me. I can only think of one dwarf who fits the description of oddly cheerful and also blue-eyed, who'd also still be in Kirkwall, and that's Worthy. An acquaintance of mine from Hightown. Why you do any of this, I have no idea. If you owed me money, forget about it.
To work?
Go on, Colin. To work. Alright, Josephine, the name of our enemy. A copy of the Liberalum tome that Dorian sought to write at Skyhold, along with a number of items ranging from rare manuscripts to grimoires for magisters long dead. They came with a letter from the Grand Archivist, apologising profusely and stating a hope his gifts will be of benefit to the Inquisition. May take some time for Dorian to go through the tome. He seems optimistic that something within will prove of use. Alright, what are we going to do now? House Aladar. Evading the crows. I want to continue this storyline. My friends, I did enjoy our little venture, and I hate to be a bother, but I believe you owe me a favour. After all, Lord Enzo is quite dead. As you may recall, the crows and I are not on the best of terms. They were not pleased I stole their target out from under them. It means they don't get paid. They could have taken credit for my work, but I'd already written to their employer. I earned the prize after all. The crows would like to speak to me, as you can imagine. They sent more of their number to Hercynia. It's time I left the Free Marches. It's time I left for Hercynia. Oh no. Hercynia's ambassador's planning a trip to Denerim. Alright, sure.
At your service.
And then we do this one. There is a contender to rival the alliance with the Tybalts. Lady Richelieu sent the following letter. The Desrosiers are a stubborn threat. The most efficient way to deal with them is to nullify with social alliance. The only pairing of import is unavailable because the Tybalt daughter has betrothed herself elsewhere. She has the luxury of such a wasteful pairing because of the Inquisition bearing the weight in this partnership. Our hands are tied. You face the difficult task of attacking the status of Lord Desrosiers. Unless you were to demand that task of the Tybalts. If their investment were more taxing, they would be more inclined to an arranged match for their daughter. And that's well-respected currency and all. This is just stuff I don't care about. Alright, Liliana.
See what we have.
Do you think? Do you think? Make the body sink. Right, we are off to Val Royeaux. Actually, I'm going to have a quick word with Bull and Sarah to see if we can make anything happen. Right, I'm going to talk about my dream. So, I don't remember all of it. It was weird. We were kind of like in a video game, but it was definitely real life. I was kind of like aware we were in a video game, but I was also aware it was real life. I don't know if it was like a group delusion. There's like a lot of us. We were on some trip. It was like some expedition. And we were inside Jurassic World Evolution 2 as a start, but it wasn't about dinosaurs. So let me talk to Bull.
How you doing?
You said we should go get some drinks and meet your company.
Yeah, come on. It'll be fun. Ah, good. We're not drinking alone. How you doing, creme de la creme?
Your worship. I'm so glad he has someone new to hit with that joke.
Do you prefer Creme or Cremisius?
Crem's faster. The chief's nicknames usually end up sticking.
Hey, when I was growing up, my name was just this series of numbers. We all give each other nicknames under the Qun.
They ever wear shirts under the Qun, Chief? Or do they just run around binding their breasts like that?
It's a harness, creme.
Yes, for your pillowy man bosoms. Let me know if you need help binding. You could really chisel something out of that overstuffed look.
Did you always know?
Yes. It's not the most fortunate thing to know about yourself growing up in Tevinter, one rung above slavery.
In Kunadar, creme would be an Acunatlak. That's what we call someone born one gender but living like another.
And Kunari don't treat those Akun people any differently than a real man.
They are real men, just like you are.
Maybe your people aren't so bad after all.
Don't get your hopes up, Creme. We still come down hard on the back talk. Anyway, here's the rest of the charges, or what's left of the rest. A lot of them went looking for stronger drinks. We've got Rocky and Skinner there, and over there are Stitches, Dalish, and Grim. Crazy bunch of assholes, but they're mine.
Dragon Age, you're so woke. That's nice. I actually, so I always assumed Creme was basically a masculine woman, essentially. I guess that's what they were going for. But Creme would prefer he, him, which, I mean, it's not like we talk about Creme very often, but I will respect the pronouns off the pixels.
You really take in anyone, don't you?
Anyone who can carry their weight in a fight.
And who can put up with your bullshit, Chief?
Man can beat the Chargers, cause we'll hit you where it hurts. Unless you know a tavern with loose cards and looser skirts. For every bloody battlefield we'll gladly raise a cup. No matter what tomorrow holds, the horns be pointing up.
Thanks for coming by, boss. Glad you could meet some of my team.
Have they done anything other than get hammered?
I can't understand how those women in the kitchen can be awake so early after the night we had.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss.
I'm going to go through his extra things.
Good to see you, boss.
I feel like we're missing something with Bull, so let's learn.
I'd like to hear more about the charges.
Always happy to talk about my guys. What do you want to know?
How did you start the group?
It's easy to make a name for yourself as a merc when you're a head taller than most folks. I spent a year or two working for Fisher's Bleeders, but their captain was crap. Figured I could do better. The best folks in the Bleeders agreed with me, so we split off.
I imagine Fisher disagreed.
He came at me. I snapped his sword in half, and we talked things out over drinks.
What are the craziest jobs you've ever taken?
Besides this one, there's a lot of violence between the nobles here, but that's standard work. The fun stuff is when they party. They always want to impress each other, and that means getting something shiny. We've hunted wyverns, fought through caves to find some old magical crap. Even went giant baiting once.
What's giant baiting?
So this old guy, Comte Van Chess, has some kind of a pageant planned, but he needs a giant, which is off in some damn cave. He's got some kind of rare charm to control the giant, but no way he's going into that cave himself. So we go in, kill some spiders, find the giant, and wake it up. It attacks us because, of course, it does, and we let the big bastard chase us outside where Van Chess is waiting.
That was actually your plan, to let a giant chase you.
Yeah, we had to stay out of reach, but close enough that it wouldn't give up. It was tricky. Good news is the giants are slow. Long as my guys ahead could clear out the spiders, we were fine. Bad news is the giant spiderwebs slow you down a bit more than you think.
But at least Comte Van Chess got his giant for the pageant.
Turned out that charm was a phony. Giant ate the poor guy alive. It's okay, though. We still got paid.
Priorities.
You have people from plenty of different backgrounds in your group.
Yes, well, when you're in Orlais and you look like me, you can't be picky about who you take in. A lot of them got turned away from other companies that didn't want a knife here, or a crazy dwarf. Their loss. You get my back in a fight and carry your own weight, you're good with me.
He's a good egg, really.
I'd like to know more about Krem.
He's a good soldier, and a better second in command. The troops need someone to complain to when I'm being a hard-ass. He's good for that.
You don't have a problem with him being from Tevinter,
Nah,
but you hate the Vince.
sure, but he's not a Vint. He's just Krem. I can get worked up about a group or a nation just fine, but people... It's too much work to hate them one by one.
You don't have any problems with him being a woman.
He's not a woman. Look, I've got horns, you've got a magic mark on your hand that makes demons pop out of the sky. We're probably not the best people to go around deciding what's normal. Krem's a good man. I don't give a nug's ass that it's a little harder for him to piss standing up.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss.
I didn't mean that to come off combative, because obviously it shouldn't be a problem at all. And it's nice that
You're certain?
it's not. It's just part of the game, and everyone's like, oh right, because that's all it should be. Oh, you want to go by he him? Okay, sure, he him. Bam, done. No further discussion necessary. It does not take any effort or work, and it's not an issue. And why people take issue with it is beyond me. Hey, Sarah.
Back, yeah? Always good.
Special? Oh. Oh, I can kick her out or sit on the roof.
I'd like to know more about you, now that you're comfortable.
Suppose. It's embarrassing enough now, may as well.
Where do you hate cookies?
Anything more to say about where you came from?
Oh,
aside
right.
from hating cookies there.
Denerim, mostly. Before running into another Jenny. He was fun. Had weird friends, though. I think some of them were a lot more serious about being serious. Got some of them killed. I suppose they were like family. Better than Lady Emerald ever was. You know why?
Didn't
They
make
didn't
me
give two
cookies.
squirts about who or what you were. It was all what you did.
It's very much like, oh, Iron Bull.
It's nice to see this side of you, that you trust me.
Don't you go blabbing around, yeah? Because I'll have a big, trusting foot up your pucker.
I think that after our rooftop chat, I get why you're not like other elves.
Well, don't. How about we dig into what you are? Or what you're supposed to be? Are you the humanist human? Can someone point and say, that's what they are? Because I'm just me, and I couldn't give a fig. All right.
Didn't mean to poke at a sore spot. Consider it dropped.
Well, good then, because that's the way I am. This way. You do this with everyone. Because I hope I'm not the only one that squirms like this. Feels weird.
We'll talk later.
If you say so. Can't wait, what's on?
So you like to have fun. The Inquisition seems an odd fit. Why are you really here?
What do you mean? To help people.
It's starting to sound like you're looking for something more.
It is. Mostly. Okay, fine. There's talk and... I want to see.
See what?
I don't know. I've got all this chantry stuff in my head, and it makes sense, right? But it's fuzzy. I want to see if it's all really real. I just don't know if I want to really know. So I'm selfish. It's all for me. Count yourself lucky, I guess.
Is your network of contacts still active after what happened?
After Lord Arsehole in Vishel. Of course. He may have killed people, but that just means there's more who hate him. You should be one of them. But maybe not. So watch out for that.
Is Red Jenny real? Or was she always just you and your friends?
Dunno.
Don't you care?
Not if it works. I mean, Red is scary because blood. And Jenny is... Look, nobody fears the bunch of people who do random stuff. And besides, it's easy. Nobles want a bogeyman because they need to believe normal people can't get at them. Numbers, right? It don't have to be so complicated.
Doesn't this mean people think you're guilty of more than you actually do?
I suppose. Does it matter?
Shouldn't it?
Important people kill over imagined insults. I've made more than enough real ones, so no. I don't suppose it does.
We'll talk another time.
It's all good, innit?
Sure is, Sarah. Sure is. We'll come back later. Maybe we need to progress a little bit more in the quest or something for those two. Right. Valerio. Finally. This way? This way? Ding, ding, ding. Well, Solas's doesn't change either. Solas's there must be more to it. We have to increase his friendship, or there's another part coming later on, because we took down the rift for him and then literally nothing happened. Not even a word of acknowledgement. Maybe I should have taken him in my party. But the fact that I didn't have to take him in my party would suggest weirdness as well to me. Anywho, let's go have a little chat. I'll finish my story eventually. I'll wait till I get to Emerald Graves, though. I need more time with nobody saying anything, where I can just wander around and destroy rifts and such.
Many are those who rise up against them.
Travel to Vinicius's home. Vinicius, of course, plays for Real Madrid. Vinicius Jr., I guess. Okay. We've got enemies.
Where's the merchant we were supposed to be meeting?
Dragon Sketches. Sure. Let's head to a slaver. Zyger. Cancel the order for more field workers. Get me scribes, library slaves, the smartest you can find. They have to be able to read and write. Former runaways are fine, so long as they are clever about it. This Venatori leader, Calpurnia, is paying a fortune for our best and brightest stock, delivered to her personally. Don't ask why. One thing, don't send any with brands or whip marks. We had a couple branded slaves in the last shipment. Her people sent the couriers back with burns on their faces. They said Calpurnia doesn't take kindly to damaged stock. Strange tick for a magister, but her gold's good enough.
Vicinius angered Calpurnia by sending her mistreated slaves.
Really? Most Intervinter wouldn't bother to care.
She was paying a fortune for literate slaves.
What? A horde of these Venatories? Enough?
Does she care for good reasons or for weird reasons? I mean, she's buying slaves. Shipment, 14 healthy males, elf, 3 literate, former scribes and bookkeepers set around for C, Calpurnia, 5 healthy males, human, deduct 20 from 1 for missing hand, 10 healthy females, elf, 7 healthy females, human, 2 literate set aside for Calpurnia. Payment, 350 sovereigns paid in full, plus 150 sovereigns down payment for next month. Reserve more for next time, lots of demand.
That sounds like recruiting to me.
This is what you want with this build. You want everyone grouped together. I wonder if I regret choosing Tempest. I don't think I regret it, but I would have been curious to play maybe Assassination instead. I wonder if I can change. I wonder if that would be an interesting thing to do late in the game. It doesn't feel right. This charred notebook contains accounts of details of shipping routes, cargo manifests, and lists of contacts, all shuffled together. The last entry reads, remember, Calpurnia's people arriving tomorrow to discuss new shipment, must bring up incident with last courier being branded, losing profits to keep them quiet. Good customer, she's bleeding me dry, ask for compensation. Remember, find bottle of good Ghislaine Red for meeting with Inquisitor. Should be memorable. Oh.
That must have been Vicinius.
It seems the Venatori tired of following him.
Let's look around. A shattered crystal.
Pieces.
Let's find the pieces. Here's another one.
Okay.
The crystal's whole again, but hold on.
I had to sneeze.
Lady Calpurnia, I had no intention. I warned you of consequences should the slaves you bring me suffer in your care. Venatori, show him my displeasure.
No! Wait! Wait!
Dwarven memory crystal. The Shapered used them to store memories. Don't ask me how.
Dagna might know what to make of it.
Alright. Well, it says to go talk to Liliana, not Dagna. Anyways, right, so we were in Jurassic World Evolution 2. There's no dinosaurs or anything, it's just I was aware that it was built, the world around me was built in Evolution 2. Because, so what we were doing, we were going on a rocket ship, for some reason. We were going into space, right? And, there's like a shuttle that pulled up. We were standing in like a field, foresty field sort of area, and a shuttle pulled up to take us over to the rocket ship. And the shuttle was a Jurassic World Evolution 2 monorail sunk into the ground for some reason. So we all got on, and we get into the ship, and we go into space. And I think we ended up in kind of a space station. It was very wide open. It's clearly like, you know, far off modern technology. You could walk around. It was a proper building in space, basically, with lots of rooms and stuff like that. And the only weird thing I really remember about it is there's two things. There's this girl that I was into, but she was into a guy called Tim. And she kept talking to me about how she was going to hit on Tim, and it involved a lot of whipped cream. And we got into I'm going to just finish the story. We got into the main sort of room, and they'd laid out all these tables with food for everyone, for like the entire group. And I remember walking past her as she poured loads of whipped cream into a bowl and sort of winked at me. And then, but the weird thing was, so it was all this, it was run by a German company. I distinctly remember that. The people in charge were definitely German. And there was all these bowls of food lying around on everyone's table and stuff like that. And as we walked past, I remember looking at some of them and seeing, like, rabbit legs. And it was a dessert food. It was like jelly or something like that. But there was, every now and again, a rabbit leg bleeding, sticking out of the bowl. And I remember walking past, and the German guy running the thing would sort of dash over to the table and pull out the rabbit leg and go, no, 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 that shouldn't be there. And take the rabbit leg away. I think I watched a film called Starvaker a couple of days ago, which had like a half-decayed rabbit in it. It's like a central plot line. So I suspect that's why that featured. And then we had to go and attach ourselves to these hooks and then fly into the sky, and I don't really remember much else. The rabbit in the jelly was the bit that stood out the most. There was a lot more details to that. It was a very elongated, detailed dream. I just don't remember much more.
Your trip to the merchant's home yielded results. Before she became leader of the Venatori, Calpurnia was a slave from Minrathous. Even slaves with magic are treated unkindly in Tevinter. If Corypheus freed her, no wonder she follows him. Her old life must have been harsh if Corypheus seemed a better master. Perhaps. Calpurnia has freed every slave she's purchased. Vicinius tracked his shipments. My agents will investigate. This may lead us to Calpurnia's lair. In the meantime, speak to Dagna. The crystal you found on Vicinius fascinates her.
Is this Dorian's quest, or is this just a general quest? I don't know anymore. Isn't Dorian's quest... Have we not done Dorian's quest? Is it not like the thing with his dad?
Here is the request Harriet made.
Should I wait
Dorian,
for
where are you? I need to chat to you.
That is at his discretion. I have nothing further.
Something you need?
Of course.
I should go.
You know where I'll be.
Yeah, surely we did Dorian's quest, right? We went and met his dad in that room. Maybe? I think so. Let's go talk to Dagna. Strange. I don't care. We'll just, what we'll do is every time we do a major quest, we'll go in and chat with everyone. And if something pops up, something pops up. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Inquisition. I don't know if they're any good, actually. Let me just check. Got those in the last video. I mean, they're not bad. They'll be good enough for Cole, I suspect. Probably not. Shows what I know. They're rubbish. I'm genuinely a little bit surprised by how bad they are. They seem good, but nope, terrible. Hat of Majesty. We're getting there. We're up to 4,008. What did I want? Like 16k to buy a piece of armor? Is there any way this is good? Alright, Viv. Let's see if it's any good for you. I guess. It is called Hat of Majesty. It's got a cool name, and hers kind of sucks. There we go. Viv, what are you wearing? Come on now. There's no need for this. That should be it, right? Yep. I just want to see... Right. Let me just check something here. See, the number they say on the DPS isn't necessarily... Where's my dagger? Let me just find my dagger. Is it that? 383 DPS. That would track, wouldn't it? Oh, they're dual blade daggers. $383. What do mine do at the moment? It's like 400 and something. Oh, that's 350. Let me see if I can make a better second dagger. Probably not. Yeah, we could use Dragon Bone to do it. Got quite a lot of Dragon Bone lying around. Does it get any better than this? Am I ever going to get stronger than this? I don't think so. Oh, essence, 100% chance of masterwork. Oh, that's the thing we found a couple episodes. Oh, we'll have to keep hold of that. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's worth... I don't think I can really get any stronger than I am, honestly. Alright, Dagna, where you at, girl? She's too tiny. I can't find her.
This is an amazing find, Inquisitor. The Shaperid in Orzammar had something like it.
Greetings to you too, Dagna.
They preserve voices, or a likeness, memories, you know? You don't know. Doesn't matter. The Venatori cracked it, but here...
These documents you found, Inquisitor. I've made interesting... discoveries.
Have no fear of demons.
But the power will draw them unless you have wards against possession.
Once you have become the vessel, demons will be beneath your concern. Prepare as I have directed.
I shall, Elder One.
Sod it. Oh, sorry. The crystal couldn't take anymore. Wasn't meant for this.
The crystal showed us Calpurnia hasn't bought into Corypheus's myth just yet.
Well, I'm no shaper, but I might be able to get it to remember new sounds.
Really? If we hid it among Calpurnia's belongings, imagine what we could learn.
Huh. I can split it and keep half here. We could hear her speaking right then. It's not how they're supposed to work, and it'll probably break. As I said, I'm no shaper.
Inquisitor, Calpurnia's Venatori have been digging up elven ruins. Tracking them might lead us to her. If this crystal were placed in a lair, I cannot overstate the value of what we might learn. Right, simple. Dagna, any chance it'll work?
Oh, there's always a chance. I mean, yes.
If there's a rift growing between Corypheus and Calpurnia, we must exploit it.
I'll have the crystal ready soon. I think. Let me find the Quicksilver.
Okay, cool. While we're here. Done that. Which one do we want more? Doesn't really matter. Need Arbor Blessing. Arbor Blessing is the only one I've never found, I don't think, out of all these. So we can get that one pretty soon. We'll get that probably next video. And then the others after that. That group heal one sounds pretty useful, actually. So definitely want to go grab that if we can. To the main hall. Itchy nose. Just doing some tricks to entertain the folks. I don't know if we've got anyone available to do this. It might be a power one, though, for all I know. Guess we'll see. Huh. 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 It's been ages since we just went to an area and wandered around. It's been at least 6 or 7 hours. Don't think anyone's available. Yeah, okay. Alright, well, I guess that's what we're doing now. We'll go hit up Emerald Graves, wander around for a little bit. I should have saved my interesting dream story until then. Valvio. Don't actually know where it is. Just kind of click on them all until I find it. There we go. We actually have enough shards as well, too. I feel like Dorian's is bad. I don't feel this is good. I feel like maybe I've made a bad decision somewhere, because this doesn't look positive, does it, really? Maybe it is, somehow. I don't know. I think when we've got the shards for this place, we'll go back to the Oasis as well and open the second door. Because I don't want to open the second door too... I don't want to open it so late that the gear inside is pointless anyway. So... I actually think we've probably got enough to... I don't want... Right, let's grab this first set. No, we've got like 7. There's only 13 in Graves. Yeah, we'll grab the Graves ones and then we'll go. The plan has been established. Is that up there? Somehow. Bear with me. What I need to do is figure out how you make money in this game. Because I can... How the hell do I get up? Oh, it's there. I thought it was all the way at the top. We can buy recipes, and of course, and we can buy Dragon Bone as well, which I feel kind of comfortable doing. Obviously, we have to use the Black Emporium, but A, the Black Emporium is part of the game, and B, more importantly, there is a limited number of dragons. And you want to be able to... Like, I find that a little silly, because it means inherently you don't want to craft with Dragon Bone at all, because what if you end up getting a better recipe down the line, right? Which will make better use of it. But that also means you're kind of hoarding a resource that maybe you would make good use of, so... I think buying a little bit of it's not a big deal. Right, now I have to think about things in my life that have happened. Disastrous few weeks, honestly. You know, I've been talking about working out and dieting quite a lot in this series. And since the episode where I came back and started recording again, you know, the party one, the bull one, it's been so bad. I haven't trained in 2 weeks at this point. It's really bad. There's no excuse for it either. I've just hit a bit of a slump, and I'll get out of it. Today's Sunday. I'm training today, hopefully. No, I am. I'm training today. Let's not say hopefully. Let's not say if. Let's just say I am training today, no matter what. But it's been a rough little time, and it's just. It is what it is. You know, it's delaying my progress a little bit, and I'm frustrated about that. I could be a lot further along than I am now, but I've thrown away a month or so of progress. And it's annoying, and it sucks, blah, 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 blah. But, you gotta do this kind of thing in the knowledge that it's never going to be smooth sailing all the way. It just isn't. It just isn't realistic, you know? It's going to be ups and downs. That's part and parcel, really. Your only goal is to have more ups than downs, I guess, over the long term. But I do need to... It's getting a little too elongated at this point in time. It's been a little bit too much bad eating and not working out. It's okay to a point, and you know, you don't beat yourself up about it. But at some point, you do have to wrestle back control, otherwise you end up backsliding. It looks adorable. Alright, I think that's the first 7 shards already. Ooh, what is this? Let's go find out. What is that? Pyro fight, is that new? Nope. Well, I think it's new in that I don't think I've ever found it in the wild before. I think that's the first time we've ever just randomly stumbled upon it. But, obviously we've picked up some of it before somehow. Various machinations. Oh, he's so far away. I'm going to climb up there. I might climb up there, though. So yeah, there's that. Nettle Pass. When her chant is spoken from all corners of the world, the Maker will return. We are one day closer to his coming. Interesting week this week. I uploaded on... So I'm talking about the Best in Slot channel here. I uploaded on Monday. And I did a mod spotlight. And I put a bit more work into it. Things have not been going well. And I've been kind of half-assing YouTube a little bit. And I figure what I'm going to do is try to upload a little bit less. Oh, logging stand. Nice. Oh, I just need a quarry. I need a single quarry. I'm going to try to upload a little bit less, but make that content maybe a little bit higher quality is the goal, right? And then maybe over the long term, I benefit from that. And if I don't, I don't. But at least I'm trying something a little bit different and putting the effort in. Right, we're getting this one done once. One time, and then never again. Bloody requisitions are so utterly pointless, it's crazy. They need to give... Wait, why is there so much stuff here? This is crazy. Elf... Whoa, it's a lot of elf root. They need to give power or... Like, not power, obviously. They need to give influence. Not even a lot of influence, just like a little bit. Or, like, increase the XP you get from a section or something like that. It's just, you never need power at this point in the game. I haven't needed power for absolutely yonks. The requisitions have been pointless since, like, 2 hours into the game, you know? I wonder if there's a mod to make them more useful. Historians have been unable to identify the mysterious and cloaked pointing figure in the Emerald Graves. Some believe it a representation of the elven god Falon Din, known also as the Friend of the Dead or the Guide. Others believe it an elaborate elven joke, a punch line lost to time. He's shrouded, you can just see the finger pointing out. Well, we need to make sure we wrap around back down that way, so let's go there next. What was I talking about? No, let's just again try to be at least vaguely methodical about this, eh? Can't remember what I was talking about. Oh yeah, so I did the mod spotlight. I did a sponsored video, which I've got no idea if it's done okay. But again, I put more work into it. I did Prehistoric Kingdom, and again, I put more work into it. A lot more than usual. To the point that people actively commented on the level of editing that I did. I don't like overly editing videos, but I think I can make my videos a bit more engaging by bothering to edit at least a little bit, you know? Not for this channel, obviously, but for the Best in Slot channel. Alright, give me a minute. God, this is a tricky one, I think. That's already wrong, okay. I'm just gonna try and see what happens. That's already wrong. You can't... Okay, that was bait. That was bait. I think that's the correct start, because that's that top bit done. Then how would I get the rest? If I go down to there... No, that's not right. Damn it. Let me just look at this for a sec. If I go down, 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 no. If I go to there... Oh, that might be it. If I go to there, but we don't go... Oh, no. No, that doesn't work, does it? Oh, wait, no, it could do. It could do. No, this doesn't work. No, it's only off by 1. It's so close. Oh, I just needed to get there to there. What if I go... This feels a bit crazy, but... You can't ever end here, because if I go down to here now... Oh, wait. This might be right. No, it's not. God damn it. Oh, wait. Yes, it is. Oh, that was very lucky. That was very fortunate. I just had a feeling. Alluvia. Owing primarily to the popular Elysian title of the same name, the constellation Alluvia is commonly referred to as Sacrifice. During the Glory Age, folklore told of a young woman saved from a lustful mage by being sent into the sky by her father, after which the mage killed him, hence the sacrifice. The daughter became the constellation, depicted as a seated woman with her head in the clouds. Prior to this tale, Alluvia was thought to represent Razakael, the Devinter old god of mystery, and the constellation was the source of many superstitions involving the granting of wishes. Just how you say wishes, by the way. Wishes. Right. On we go. Can I drop down here? I'm going to. Yeah, she's fine. Guys, help. Guys, there's a tree. Assist. Oh, no. Yeah. There we go. Alright, so anyways. So I did the videos. And then... So I did PK, and then just today, or last night for me, I uploaded a sponsor one. So I've done 3 videos this week. And they've all been higher quality editing by my standards. By a significant margin, I would suggest. It's not subtle. Hello. Hello, Deep Mushroom.
Is expecting you at the camp.
Oh, okay.
Watch yourself. I'd like to trust you, but we don't trust anyone these days.
It's a sad way of living. Well, I guess this is taking me to the right place. I can't remember what my point is going to be be honest with you folks.
Leaving the camps just asking for trouble.
I don't know. It's. I have to do something. Things are bad. I can't seem to wrangle it back to normal. You know, it's and it gets me down. It gets really depressing. It really does. I look at where things used to be and where things are now, and it kills me. So I have to do something. Something has to change. So I'm hoping that even if there's short-term pain, I'm going to commit to fewer but higher quality edited videos. That said, that was the plan. And then there's some Jurassic World Rebirth news, and then Prehistoric Kingdoms devlog. So I'm actually going to end up recording. I'm going to have to record later today. I'm going to upload Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I'm going to upload 4 days in a row. I don't know who first called this place Watcher's Canyon. I know it's named for the strange hooded figure overlooking the ravine. No one knows who he is. People in these parts always refer to him as the Watcher. He must have had an elven name. Perhaps he was one of their gods. Nobody else here can tell me. I don't think they even know anymore. And this cave, Watcher's Reach? Well, he's reaching down into it, isn't he? Maybe with him guarding us, we'll survive this war. Oh, yeah. But I've had what I think is a really fun idea. It's something I want to try that no one else has really done before. So people, analog horror in Jurassic World Evolution, not in Jurassic World Evolution 2, analog horror in Blender has become really popular, especially for Jurassic Park. People are like filming Jurassic Park horror films. And I've got a thought. I think you could build a really good one in Jurassic World Evolution 2. You'd have less control, but also I wouldn't have to learn Blender and animation and stuff like that. And I've got all these incredible models like at my disposal. So I've got an idea for 2 different short films that are going to be like recorded on a VHS in Jurassic World Evolution 2. And again, that's me kind of trying to do something a little bit more.
Watch your tongue.
I don't know.
It is an honor to
Attempting
meet the Herald of Andraste.
something.
I hope I don't disappoint.
Not at all. But as they say, actions speak louder. As my missive stated, we can help each other. You have encountered the Freemen. Aggressive bastards, no? They've killed a dozen of my people. We've tried to fight, but we cannot match their strength. You can. Why should you care about this, you ask? Because the Freemen are colluding with your enemy.
Which enemy do you mean?
The rogue Templars. I've seen them through the woods, heading for the Freemen bases, leaving with crates. Destroy the Freemen, and they'll lead you straight to the Red Templars. This I promise.
Baseless speculation. Okay.
I'll look into this, Fairbanks.
All my information about the Freemen is right here, in our camp. Help us. And everything I know about the Dales, about these woods, I will share with the Inquisition.
What if I've been rused? It could be a ruse. People love a ruse. Nice. What's this? Sorry to tell you of the how long are we? Go on then. I'm sorry to tell you of the lives we have lost. Gertrude, well, Gertrude deserves to die. Could be being called Gertrude. Chauvin, Devon, Jacques were taken by Sister Costo's men while hunting. They are dead. I pray the Maker have mercy on their souls. The free men are preparing for something, stocking up on supplies and men. Patrols range further each day. Be careful where you go. When you forage, keep close by. To prevent more deaths, we must look out for each other. The soldiers among us have volunteered to guard and patrol Watcher's Reach, so the rest of you stay safe. With heavy heart, your friend and protector, Fairbanks. Needed more elf root. I went with him to the grove by that strange rock on the road that looks like a grumpy old woman smoking a pipe. 3 men were there. They didn't see us at first, but Greer stepped on a twig. I didn't think that happened in real life, only in stories. That damned twig. I barely got away. Didn't like having to tell Fairbanks we lost the herbalist. Shit, they're gonna kill us all one by one. Okay.
You know, I'll bet I could do that.
Oh, right. The only reason to... Requires mage. The only reason to have that in the game is to force me to have a mage in the party. I don't think there's any other justifiable reason. Is this the mines? Oh! Map of Watcher's Pass. Okay, keep an eye out for a big deer, a big holler, I guess. Even with countless gallons of water rushing down it for centuries, the wolf statue remains intact. Magic, perhaps?
Maybe later.
Oh, there it is. It's like, what bloody wolf are you on about?
I can't believe they're gone. Just like that.
That's pretty cool. Alright.
Maybe.
Where are we off to? Is that the mine? Yeah. Oh, it just feels like so long since I've done this. It's kind of crazy. And so much of it. Like, we have to be here. Do we even have to be... That's an interesting point. Do we have to be here at all? Do we actually have to come to Emerald Graves in the slightest? Because our mission, our main mission, doesn't bring us here. I'm pretty sure this is 100% optional. I think you could probably burn through Dragon Age in really no time at all if you wanted to. I'm not suggesting you should want to, but I'm just suggesting you could. I was meant to check. I can't quite remember which part of my gear is giving me that ability, so I want to fiend out. I'm just gonna hold off on gear stuff for a little while, build up some cash, and see what we can do past there. Is I think my thought process at the moment. Right, to the mine. Right. Yeah. They call it a mine. A mine. Ah. Nah. Sorry. Need to watch more films. What day is it today? Today's a horror day, I think. I watched Woman of the Hour yesterday. It was alright. I feel bad. I always feel a little guilty, right? Woman of the Hour is essentially a feminist thriller in that it shows how men were monsters in like the 70s. And men are still monsters. And I've got no issue with that at all, because it's true. Men are monsters. Generally speaking. I'm not, but men are, in a general sense, usually monsters. It just is what it is. And the film did a really good job of showcasing that. So, and it's, you know, it's an important thing to showcase, and it's more like, you know, how much women struggle with being listened to from law enforcement and when they're in danger, and how the system props up misogyny and blah, 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 all this kind of stuff, right? Valid, important things to talk about, 100%. The problem is, I don't think the film was that good. I had a lot of issues with the film. Not in terms of the message, of course. The message was vital and necessary, but I thought the construction of the film itself could have done with a lot of improvement. And I gave it, I think, 5 out of 10. And I just felt this weird guilt. Because, like, I don't know. It's like, I have to evaluate it as a film and not as a... I don't want to call it a piece of propaganda, but you know what I mean. Let me read this. You've heard how the Dalish would hung trespassers, hung them from trees is what they say. Would you believe that you can still see them? I swear that on the maker's beard, when I saw that face in the tree, I just about pissed myself. The screaming face of a murdered bastard right in front of me. I was afraid if I stayed long, I would hear it howling. I hadn't even been drinking. Don't believe me? Go see it for yourself. I might just do that Brian with an E. Brian with an E. What cockamamie woke nonsense is that? It's one of my favourite recurring jokes now in like football circles. On like the football subreddit, the soccer subreddit, actually it's technically called. Much of my jargon. Everything just gets called... It's taken the mick out of people who call everything woke, but everything just gets called woke. Like if you use like a different formation or something, people just call it woke nonsense. People are weird about Reddit, and there's some places on Reddit that are terrible, I'm not gonna lie. But Reddit, unlike, say, Twitter, is extremely left-wing, generally speaking. So I tend to get along with people quite well on there. I can't hack right-wingers, I just can't. I'm sorry. Who's that? You look important. There's an archer somewhere. Archers must die. You can never see a thing, can you, really? I really just realised how little I actually see in combat. Just lights. Just, oh, Sister Cousteau. Alright. Bit harsh. But I can stop time. Can you stop time? Nope, you're a nerd. Wait for it. That's where my damage comes from, right there. Spamming Y.
That should relieve some of the refugees' worries.
Did it, gang. Anyways, what was I talking about? I don't remember. Cool boy things. Okay, interesting looking mace. Black Wall. Probably not, because this is really good, but let's have a look. Soul Kit. Oh god, it sucks. It's level 10! Why is it level 10? Who designed this system? Why does the gear not scale? This is a late game area, or like mid to late game at least. Such nonsense. From Sister Cousteau. Hugh. Yes, I know what Duhaime thinks about the people in Watcher's Reach. He's wrong. The refugees think us monsters, all because of Duhaime and his like. If they get in the way, I suppose we must eliminate them. We will not hunt them, we will not murder them unless they force our hand. I hope you understand. That was somewhat nice. As I've said, there's no reason to worry about the other freemen's cells. Since we are in the Dales, I shall invoke the heathen philosophy of Ver Adalin, the way of the wood. Each tree is part of a greater whole. It is the same with us. We are all part of a greater plan. The Dales will be ours, I promise. Well, that was less good. Oh, mosaic piece. Nice. Everyone's leveled up. Oh, hey, Gudge.
Please, help us.
Oh, there's two of you. Hey, guys.
The guards had a key. It's over there.
Alright. It's over there. Screw you, Gertrude.
No.
I'm looting, Gertrude. I've got other things going on in my life than you, okay?
Yes.
This way?
Yes.
Okay, she likes it.
That's the way. Yes, that way.
There we go. It's like bloody playing hot or colder. Did I level up as well? I must have done, right? There's no way they all leveled up and I didn't. It doesn't look like I leveled up. Maybe I was already a level ahead of them. Oh, right, let me check my thing I was going to check. Right. It's that one. 10% chance to use hidden blades on a hit with 5 added hits. That's the one that I want to emphasize as much as humanly possible. That's the best one. That's the thing that's sparking that damage. So it's only 10%. So if I could get that, I don't think I had enough to get it on the second dagger. So I want to make a second dagger that has that same 10% chance to hit. If not more, we could masterwork it and maybe get 20. I don't know. I don't know if we can put it on anything else. We could maybe put it on everything, yeah. Get like a 30 to 40. That would scale my damage like mad.
Please open the door. I can't stand it in here another second.
You're welcome. No, guess not. They are done with me. There's a big red living room dildo right there. Jesus Christ. Right, can we get? I think I saw. I'm just gonna head down there because I think I saw a pathway there. I don't know if it is a thing, but we've got to be thorough. So we've only got. Well, actually, we have no time left. Well, we'll go check this area out here and see if it's a thing or not. And then we'll head back north. All right, I'm completing that quest a lot. Is it done? Can it finish being done? Yep, I'm good. I'm good. Anywho. What was I talking about? I don't know, man. I don't know. Life, eh? I need to start. I don't know. I've talked a lot in this series about dating and stuff like that. I remember there's a video that looms large in my memory where I said I said some nonsense about, I could date if I wanted to, I just choose not to, blah blah. And it is true, but I feel like a dick saying it. And I kind of like randomly remember that video and saying that, and I remember apologizing for it in the next video afterwards. It looks like I can get up there, but I don't think I can. I think we have to go this way. And it's one of those things that will just randomly pop into my mind for some reason. Because I don't want to seem like that guy, I don't want to seem too egotistical or whatever. I've got a lot of problems. Did I tell you, I made out with someone on that night out. It was very unlike me. Just a random stranger. Random girl came up to me, started dancing with me. And then we made out for a bit and then she went off. That was it. Did not say a word to each other. It was great. It wasn't a big deal.
A lovely forest. Kind of makes you want to retch, yes?
Didn't lead to anything. No idea who she is. But it was just a nice little... Because I haven't dated in a while. I haven't been with anyone. I'm not going to go into too much detail here, but it's been a while. Because I've got my own shit to deal with, and I just don't feel comfortable doing things until I've dealt with that shit. It was just a nice little reminder of, hey, some people might still find you attractive. You know what I mean? And it's okay to have confidence in yourself and believe that and blah, 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 blah. But it's nice to have like an actual reminder from a stranger. That there's something nice about that. It did a lot for my ego in like a nurturing way, not in a like making it huge kind of way. Because it wasn't a big thing. I did these level ups. Yeah, I don't know. It was a nice moment. It really was. Should I get that? I should get that, really. Get threat reduction for Dorian. I think so. Varric. I think I got most of these. I'm going to grab his all, because why not? Blackwall. What's this? You now lunge forward with shield bash. No damage with next shield. Don't really care at this point. Right, anyways. We will end it there. Next video, we will head to the Freeman Villa, which I'm guessing is this lovely looking thing on the left-hand side. And we're doing all this as we work our way up to the north, because we're trying to get over to here, to Argon's Lodge. August. I don't think I can get over here, so yeah, just work up here, and then this obviously opens up a little bit at the top, but I don't think we've got anything to do other than explore more of Emerald Graves, so we'll carry that on next video. Thanks for joining me. Cheers much as always. Bye-bye.